Hi guys! Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Madalena and it's been a while since we spoke here. I've been missing from social media for, I don't know, 3 years almost, since this whole COVID and everything else started. I tried to film, but life got in the way, and I think you deserve a little update. And I know I promised on Instagram that I'm gonna update everyone, and I'm gonna do this over video because it was a poll and the video option won. So this is an update, and after that I'm gonna put recipe here, but yeah, it's already filmed. I think I have a lot of recipes filmed on my computer, but never got to properly editing and everything else. So yeah, but let's go with the update. First of all, I'm gonna place some trigger warnings. I'm gonna speak about depression and self-harm thoughts, and yeah, it's gonna be a harder video for me to make, so please bear with me. As you know, I have a daughter. She's 4 now, and I love her so much. But after giving birth, for a while, I was just out of sorts, and I thought that because I know about postpartum depression and everything, I'm gonna be fine, because guess what? I have the tools and I know how to deal with it before it even started. Guess what? It wasn't like that. I struggled with postpartum depression and anxiety for 2 years, like a really bad depression, and filming wasn't on my mind on that time. I tried to keep up with social media for a while and filming and everything, but it felt like a really bad weight on me. Trying to update, I made on Instagram for what my daughter eats and everything, but I couldn't keep it up. Not with my Instagram, not with what my daughter eats, and or YouTube or Facebook or anything. I rarely posted the last years because, as I said, I struggled really bad with really bad postpartum depression, and it's getting better, a lot better now, but I still have days when I struggle a lot, and there are a lot of things that add to this. We discovered that my daughter is lactose intolerant, like genetically lactose intolerant, and she had really bad reflux, and that led to food avoidances and extreme picky eating, and on top of depression and anxiety, we struggle a lot with her eating, with barely eating anything, and there are a lot of things, you know, just going one on top of the other and really adding to the stress and everything. And I couldn't keep up with social media on top of that. And on top of everything else, 1.5 years ago, or 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, I got bitten by a dog. Where? On my wrist. I don't know if you can see it. I have a few scars, but that wasn't that bad. A dog bite, that can heal. But I got a secondary infection, and after that infection I got tendinitis in my hand, and sometimes it trembles really bad. And I couldn't go back to surgery after that because nobody wants a surgeon with a trembling hand. So that put a stop to my surgery career as well. So I had to pause, think a lot, and refocus on something else. And I finally did that after I realized that I couldn't go back to surgery. I couldn't go back to what it was. And after starting to get better with my depression, last year I started a nutrition program, and I'm studying to be a dietitian. Nutrition is also one of my passions, and I love this field really, really much. But sometimes I miss surgery because guess what? It's something I did for a lot of years, and sometimes it's just hard. But I promise I'm getting better. But sometimes it's just hard to hear, to speak about this, because to speak about everything at once, it's not that easy for me. As I said, I really love dietetics and nutrition, and I love doing what I do, but I miss surgery sometimes. And on top of everything else, it's a lot to handle sometimes. So that's why it was so hard going back to posting on social media, updating and everything else, because every time I just set up my camera and started to talk, I just started to break down and cry. And I really don't want to do that, because I know I'm in a lot better place, and I know I can do some really good things with nutrition too, and I know that maybe I'm gonna have more time for my daughter, and that's what I want. But, you know, a lot of things in a really short time happened, and sometimes it's hard and I struggle, but I want to go back to posting, to having a schedule, because I love doing this too. I love creating recipes, and maybe doing this will help my daughter eat better, and there are a lot of factors in here. I cannot promise a schedule right now. I cannot promise really frequent updates, but I'm gonna try because I want to, and I hope that you're gonna like what I want to film and prepare for you. And also I hope that you're gonna be fine with your lives, because this is the first thing that you need. You need to actually be fine with you, with your life, with your journey and everything, because life can get tough sometimes, and you need to just bear with it. Thank you so much for listening my ramble. I thank you so much for you sticking for so many years with this channel, with me, even if I was missing for a lot of these years. And thank you so much for listening and for being awesome, and I hope you're gonna have a really great life. If you have any questions and or requests, please leave them in the comments, and I promise I read them all, and I'm gonna try and reply to them all. And maybe if you want another update, or if you want me to have, I know, a Q&A video or something like that, leave me the questions and I'm gonna do it. Thank you very much for listening, and I'm gonna see you really soon, hopefully. Bye for now, and don't forget to be awesome. Bye.